I want to play more of a older janky type RPG that you can beat within like 10 to 12 hours. Not as old as Baldur's Gate and not as sort of complicated. I have played a few of them in my day. I can't remember the names of any of the games I played, but you know what I mean. You just pick a hero, you go a questing, you kill some goblins, you level up, you go kill some orcs, that kind of thing. Something a bit more simplistic. Adventure-wise, because I've still got Witcher 3, but I don't know if I'm ever going to play that. Maybe, I don't know, people say it's a really good game, but it didn't captivate me. So I might have to give it another go and see. But I'm not really a big one for dialogue anymore these days. I used to go crazy on dialogue when I was younger. Just listen to all of the stories that the NPCs had to tell, but these days it's like, hurry up, get to the next point. If Diablo 4 releases at full price without microtransactions, you'll believe that Blizz is trying. Well, I think they already said that they're going to put microtransactions in it some way or another. Because they invited several people at BlizzCon. And one of them was actually really grilling one of the devs, asking him tons of questions. And probably questions he probably wasn't supposed to ask. But because the dev was on the spot, he sort of like felt obliged to answer. As best as he could, without giving away too much.
Job done. Yes, ready to work. Righto. All right. Off I go then.
Undead imbalance.
Ready to work. Our town ready for is under siege. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. Righto. Righto. Yes, me lord.
This had better be worth assistance.
Ready for action. Off I go then. All
What
right.
is it now? Whatever.
Orders? Right. Our town is under siege. Righto.
I thought that would happen.
You require my assistance? Well? Well?
Ready for action. Yes, me lord. You need. All work. Yes, me lord. All right. All right.
You require my assistance? I can hardly
Ready to work. What is it? Yes, me lord.
What is it now?
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Right. What is it? Off I go then. Off I go then.
What is it now? Get on.
All work.
You require my assistance?
Yes, me lord.
Well?
Off I go then.
What is it now?
Right. Ready to work. Right.
Well?
Yes, me lord. Righto. Off I go then.
You require my assistance? You require my
Yes,
assistance?
me lord. Job's done.
Get on.
All right. Yes, me lord.
Well?
Say the word.
What is it now?
What do you need? Of course. On my way. I
You require my assistance? Well? What is it now? Get on. Perfect.
ready for action.
Perfect.
Yes, my liege.
You require
Yes,
my
my liege.
assistance?
Say the word.
Get on.
What do you need? On my way. Attack!
I can hardly wait.
Say the word. Job done. Yes, my liege. You need
You require my assistance?
orders? Right. Of course. On my way. Right. Of course.
Get on with it. Whatever.
Say the word. Job done.
Well? What is it? Get on.
Glory, prosperity.
Well? You require my assistance?
Orders? Aye, my lord.
What is it now?
Off I go then.
Get on. Well? I can hardly wait. Perfect.
Yes, my liege.
You require my assistance?
Forces are under attack. Yes, my lord. Right. All work. What is it? All right. What is it? Right.
On my way. Our town is under
Off I
siege.
go then.
Well, what?
Yes, my lord.
What is it now?
All right. Off I go then. Forward.
Forces are under attack.
Right.
Get on.
What?
Well, you require my assistance? What is
Our
it?
town is under siege.
Get on.
Forward. What is it? Yes, my lord. All right. All right. Yes, my lord. All right.
forces
Yes,
are
my
under
lord.
attack.
Off I go
Well?
then. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Off I go then. All right. Right now. Yes, my lord.
Our
Yes,
town
my lord.
is under siege.
What?
Too greedy.
Forward.
So many fucking peasant kills there. Jesus Christ. One easy way to rectify that though.
Well,
Say the word. Yes, my liege. Yes, my liege. You need. Say the word.
Right now.
Say the word.
What is it?
You need. Aye,
what is it?
say the
Jesus. Easy, buddy. Easy.
my liege.
Ready to work.
Well, that couldn't go much worse, could it? He seems to know exactly where I am, which is really unfortunate. Can't actually get out of my base now.
Require my assistance?
Our town is under
Go then.
siege.
Require
All
my
right, get some. Do.
What is it now?
Yes, my lord. Right now.
Well,
Wait till you see me in action.
get on.
All right.
Aye.
Forward. Right now. Ready to work. Off I go then. Yes, my lord.
Ready for action.
Right now.
What do you need?
What is it? All right. Yes, my
Aye,
lord.
brilliant. Wait till you see me in action.
Yes,
Our
my lord.
forces are under attack.
I've landed in the face of danger!
Get on. Well,
Are you threatening me? Full speed ahead!
what is it now?
Yes, my
Well?
lord. Aye, my lord. Say the word.
Require my assistance?
Off I go then.
Are you threatening me? Got it!
On my way. Give me something to do.
What?
Wait till you see me in
What?
action.
Right now. I guess I
Give me
can.
something to do.
Yes, my lord.
Require my assistance?
All right. Right now.
This is the reason why playing human can suck sometimes. They're the only race that has this kind of issue,
Threatening me?
where they get like completely and utterly blasted into their own base.
Require my
Right now. Off I go then.
Wait till you see me in action. Say the word. Aye. Wait till you see me in action. Yes, my lord.
Well, for glory.
Job done.
You require my assistance?
Our forces are under attack.
All
Say
right.
the word.
Right now.
Give me
Well?
something to do.
I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait.
Full speed
Aye, wait
ahead!
till you see me in action.
Not sure if he's being sarcastic or not.
I'm coming through. Wait till you see me in action.
Yes, my lord. Off I go
Forces
then.
are under attack. Brilliant. Put him away. Move it.
Well, to battle. What?
Wait till you see me in
Get
action.
on. You require my assistance?
Aye.
What is it now?
Give me something to do.
I can't lie there.
Wait till you see me in
Off I
action.
go then.
Get on.
Aye.
What?
You require my
Give me something to do.
Perfect.
Give me something to do.
Orb of corruption though.
What is it now?
I can hardly wait.
Fine.
Aye. Wait till you see me in action.
Are you threatening me?
For Dalaran.
Give me something to do.
Enquiries.
Oh shit.
Are you threatening me?
Town under siege.
Brilliant.
Job done.
Wait till you see me in action. I'm coming through.
Yes, my lord.
Got it!
Aye. Wait till you see me in action.
Our forces are under attack.
Get myself. Do.
Are you threatening me?
Get myself. Do. Aye. Move it.
What?
I got no fucking shot though.
You require my
Wait till you see me in action. Hurry away.
Forces are under attack.
What is it?
This is so horrible as a human player, honestly.
Wait till you see me in action. Aye. Move it. Hurry away. What's that? Wait till you see me in action.
Job done.
Are you threatening me?
Forces are under attack.
Time to go.
Well,
Take your time. Look
get
around.
on.
You have a target?
What is it? Well, you require my assistance?
What do you need?
I
You
live to
require
serve.
my assistance?
Is someone forces are under attack.
What?
Get on.
Off I go then.
Oh shit.
What the money?
What? Get on.
Wait till you see me in action.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, of course.
Well, you require my
Aye.
assistance? Get on.
Get myself. Do.
Fine.
Wait till you see me in action.
This is a loss, by the way, because you can't really be against an undead player with no expansion as a human.
Well,
Unless you're like already in the lead or something.
you require my
It's not necessarily a guaranteed loss, but it's rough.
Right Yes, my lord.
Get on.
Wait till you see me in action.
All right.
Wait till you see me in action.
Job done.
Aye. Aye.
Our town is under siege.
Wait till you see me in action.
Right Off I go then. Research
Get
job
myself.
done.
Do.
Yes, my lord. Job done.
Get on.
Wait till you see me in action.
Off I go then.
Get myself. Do.
Well, you require
Wait till you see me in action.
Ready to work.
Is my aid required?
what is it?
I can hardly
What
wait.
the
Our
money?
forces are under attack.
Get myself. Do. Aye. Wait till you see me in action.
Our town
Yeah.
is under siege.
I can't compete versus that. The undead is too strong.
I just
Well, you require
Get myself. Do.
Ready to work.
what is it?
Get myself. Do.
Our forces are under attack.
Require my assistance?
I'm coming through.
Ready to work.
Wait till you see me in action.
Well, fine.
Get myself. Aye.
All right.
Wait till you see me in action. Brilliant. Put him away.
Job done.
Wait till you see me in action. Wait till you see me in action. Get myself. Do. Brilliant.
What is? As you upgrade, is someone injured? Is my aid required?
Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, I can't get back into this game. The air is just undead destroyers versus human. It's just, ugh. You have to build like 20 towers inside of your own base. It's horrible.
What is it? Let me face them. For glory!
Give me something to
Get
do.
on.
I am
Aye.
not afraid.
You require my
You have a target?
Off I go then.
What is it now?
Wait till you see me in
Well,
action.
get on. You require my
You know what? Copters are a good idea if I can fucking pull them off somehow.
Give me something to do.
what?
What do you need?
What is it?
Wait till you see me in action.
Aye.
Sit back. You require my
Aye.
You require
You have a target? I'll take it. What do you need? Time to
Wait
roll.
till you see me in action.
well,
I come.
what?
Aye.
You ask of me.
Yes,
You
Wait
require
till you see me in action. Put him away.
Get on.
Let me face the peril.
What is it now?
I
Aye.
am not afraid.
Upgrade complete.
What is it
Wait
now?
till you see me in action.
Well,
Give me something to
you
do.
require my assistance. What?
More gold.
Get on.
More gold
Get
is
on.
required.
Well,
What would you ask of me?
Wait till you see me in action.
you require
Aye.
my
Not afraid.
assistance.
Job's done.
What is it now? What is
Give
it?
me something to do.
Our
Aye.
forces are under attack.
Give me something to do. I'm coming through.
Well,
I can hardly wait.
Aye.
you require my
Upgrade
assistance.
Face the
complete.
peril.
Get on.
Wait till you see me in action.
Fine.
Aye. Wait till you see me in action.
Perfect.
Right here. All right.
You have a target?
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
Yeah, lift up.
right away.
Well,
All right. Off I go then.
Aye, sir.
Right here. Yes, my lord.
what is it now?
Give me something to do.
Yeah, lift up you go. Roger, we'll go.
You require my assistance. Well, get on. Well, what is it?
Yeah, lift up.
You require my
Dude.
Get on.
Wait till you see me in action.
At your call.
Wait till you see me in action.
Strike with great
You require my
Aye.
what?
What do you need?
Give me something
Yeah,
to do.
lift up.
Well,
Give me something to do.
what is it
Face
now?
the peril.
Well, I'm starting to produce the counter for this guy now. And I've got triple heroes, which are all pretty strong and getting there.
Face the peril.
Wait till you see me in action.
Well,
Hardly wait.
Aye.
How are you doing?
what is it now? Get on. You require my
If I can get Paladin level 3, that would help. There you go.
You require my assistance.
Wait till you see me in action. Give me something to do. Aye. Wait till you see me in action.
Our forces are under attack.
Give me something to do. Wait till you see me in action.
Or on.
You have a target? Yeah, lift up.
Give me something to do. Wait till you see me in action.
Bringer's name.
Aye. Give me something to do. Give me something to do. I'm coming through.
At your call.
Oh, I didn't pick level 2 Holy Light.
Wait till you see me in action.
Yeah, lift up.
This is only really winnable because of his mistakes. Otherwise, this is a mad chance.
Yeah, lift up. Okay.
What is it now?
Where to?
Can't heal the Mountain King.
Forces are under attack.
GG.
Well,
Well, that was a bit of a miracle, to be honest. That was horrible, beyond belief, being stuck inside of your own base. I hate human base. I wish human wasn't like the race that I felt like I was good with. It would be so much easier to be better with Night Elf or Undead or Orc, honest to God. They have the weakest freaking units, humans. They have this terrible base that gets you stuck and clunky, and you're forced to sort of defend against air a lot of the time where you don't have the appropriate counter for it, despite going like rifles. Just yikes. It's a very good game though, but I feel like he won that game and he lost it at the same time. He sort of put me in a position that I was desperately trying to constantly buy myself out of, and eventually I was drowned. But because I went triple heroes a bit earlier than he did, and the game continued to go on, I ended up with like 444, and he's got 441, so triple human heroes is pretty damn powerful. As soon as I hit level 5, it's really GG, to be honest. But, yeah. That was... these 1 versus 1s have been a lot harder. They're harder than I was expecting them to be. So maybe the MMR is working in 1 versus 1, but it's sure as F isn't working in 4 versus 4 RT, I can tell you that much for sure. GG, well done, well played. I think he deserved the win there, really, but I managed to pull off a few things there to help buy myself a little bit more time. And that was what I needed.